There's hunger in the land. Things are becoming very tough for many Nigerians. And one would expect by now that government would have done something to ease and alleviate the stress that the economy is posing on Nigerians. But it's unfortunate that we are not there yet. Many of us that are not economists were thinking that once dollar comes down and naira appreciates, the price of commodity will come down. But the reverse was the case. At some point, exchange rates to a dollar was 900 naira at some point a few weeks ago, and yet the price of commodity in the market was still very high, which means dollar and the price of commodity in the market do not relate or go hand in hand. When the price exchange rate is coming down, it does not mean that the price of commodity in the market will drastically come down. It takes a while before that can happen. The best thing that the government can do now, that I believe if they can make that decision now, the suffering of Nigerians will reduce drastically, is to reduce the price of fuel. Is to reduce the price of fuel. Organizations are incurring huge overhead costs because in Nigeria there is no 24-hour lights, and people are spending money on diesel, on fuel, in order to power their businesses. And this impacts on the price of things in the markets. A trader that will travel to Onitsha from Delta State or from another state to go and buy some goods, you don't expect that trader to come back having paid huge cost of transportation, not to factor that cost of transportation into his or her business or products. So if the government can just make this decision, reduce the price of fuel right now, I am sure drastically the price of commodity will come down and the suffering will reduce. It's becoming too much. There are people that cannot even, they can't afford one meal a day. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is. There are people that will just tell you, let me just work with you for today so that I can have food to eat. That is how bad it is. At some point, we were talking about palliative. Few more down the line, are we hearing about palliative again? You cannot do something that is not, you cannot sustain. If you give me palliative today, will you give me palliative next month? So if government is putting measures in place to alleviate the suffering of people, of citizens, make it a long-term something. Make it long-term. Reduce the price of fuel. Reduce the price of fuel. Things will come down. Price of commodity will come down. Let's see how that works. God bless Nigeria.